Ooh, what's up YouTube? This is NecroPro for Team Neconator, and today I'm bringing you guys a Yu-Gi-Oh product comparison video. So today we're going to be going over a few different sleeves that are on the market. These are the ones sized for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I know there are a lot of brands out there for sleeves, but they're mainly sized for Magic the Gathering cards, so we're going to ignore those today. The three brands that I'm going to be reviewing are Ultra Pro, Konami, and Bushiroad. Now, let me just say, Bushiroad is a company that makes Card Fight Vanguard. Like, it's the company that makes the actual game, so it's not really intended for Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's the same size. Like, as you can see here, the card fits in perfectly, pretty much. And yeah, basically, like, none of the Bushiroad designs do have anything related to Yu-Gi-Oh on them, but the Vanguard artwork is actually pretty cool. Please note that some of these sleeves are a bit more expensive, and if you get artwork with a more like sought after card like Dragonic Overlord at the ends, they can set you back like $40 for 50 sleeves, so that's just something to keep in mind. Also, I know that Player's Choice is like the other predominant brand, but I actually don't have any Player's Choice sleeves, like, because they're pretty expensive. I'm going to work on getting some for a future video, but we're just going to be taking a look at these three today. So let's get started. First up, we have Ultra Pro sleeves. Let's face it, you've probably got these sleeves. Like, they're the most common sleeves. Like, you'll guaranteed find them at your local card shop. And I mean, they sell them at places like Kmart, and it's the only sleeve that gets sold at Kmart, so that's how mainstream it is. Basically, this sleeve I have right here is, like, I believe to be the best one in terms of, first of all, it's got a matte back. Like, you can hear it being scratched. I hope that came up on camera, but basically, it's got kind of like a nice texture to it. It's like the similar texture to the Ultra Pro deck boxes. And yeah, basically this means that the cards don't like slide all over the place, which is really good because like if you have a sleeve with like a smooth backing, it means that after a while the card sleeves will get a bit sticky. But that won't happen with the Ultra Pro sleeves, so that's really cool. Unfortunately, that's the only real, I guess, good thing about these sleeves, because I mean, otherwise, the quality isn't as good as other sleeves, I would say. Like, if I wanted to right now, I could rip the white bit, I mean, not the white bit, like, I could rip this sleeve apart kind of, like, without any effort, and you probably could too, easily. And so, I mean, like, after maybe 3 or 4 tournaments, you'll probably start to get a few of your sleeves splitting. So that's something to look out for. But the biggest thing that I hate is, you can kind of see that little like shiny thing. It basically just says Ultra Pro on it. I think that is a bit excessive. Like, I mean, putting your logo on deck boxes and, I don't know, playmats, binders, that's fair enough. But I think you're going a little too far when you put them on the sleeve. I mean, honestly, if it had Ultra Pro written on the back of this sleeve, I would like it a lot more than having that thing stuck on obscuring the card. Like, and it actually did obscure the card too. Like, they had to move it because it blocked out the Card Fight Vanguard grade symbol. And I mean, why do we even need to have this sticker on the sleeve? I mean, from the quality, you can basically tell that it's an Ultra Pro sleeve. Like, it's pretty obvious. And they're also the most common brands, so like, if you saw a sleeve, you could probably assume that it's Ultra Pro. And yeah, so overall, I would say for their money, these sleeves are not bad. Like, they're the cheapest on the market. Like, even in Australia, like, as far as sleeves go, they're pretty cheap. So, I mean, if you're in need of something for maybe a draft, or just, like, you don't plan on going to that many tournaments, then Ultra Pro is probably the way to go. But if you want something more, like, longer lasting, then there are some other options out there. Speaking of other options, now I'm going to have a look at the Konami branded sleeves. So this sleeve design, you can't get it like in countries other than like Korea or something, because it came in a special like Korean thing. But it's the same quality as most Konami sleeves. And yeah, basically, first of all, they don't have the matte back like the Ultra Pro ones do, so these can get a bit sticky. But yeah, overall, apart from that, like, they don't have the sticker. Like, Ultra Pro is the only sleeve with stickers, and so that's really good. Like, there's nothing obscuring the card. The card window isn't as clear as the Ultra Pro one, I would say, but still, it's pretty good. I think the quality is a bit better in terms of like cards splitting. Like, I think the glue, the glue doesn't seep or anything, but you can kind of feel where it's coming up. It's hard to explain what I mean, but like, it feels more reinforced than the Ultra Pro ones do. And yeah, in terms of like movability, like a lot of sleeves that have this kind of backing are usually really slippery. Like, I've got some Ultra Pro sleeves like that have a smooth backing and like one knock and they'll like slip over, but here have like a deck of cards all sleeved in this sleeve, and as you can see, like, they do slip a bit, that's inevitable, but not as much as like a smoother card sleeve such as the Ultra Pro clear ones, so that's pretty good. Also, one thing that I would like to point out again is that these sleeves are they're the same quality as the normal ones you can get in shops. Like, they're made by Konami, so pretty much any sleeve with a Yu-Gi-Oh design on it will be this quality. So the last type of sleeve that we're going to be taking a look at today are the Bushiroad ones. Now, as you can see here, this is a Card Fight Vanguard sleeve, as I said before. But basically, these sleeves are actually really good quality. Like they feel a lot better than the Ultra Pro and the Konami ones. You notice that like I had to push the card in just then. That's because I didn't push it in far enough when I was putting it in the sleeve. Like, the cards do not slip in the sleeve at all. Like, you can see, like, doing this in an Ultra Pro sleeve would cause it to come out pretty quickly, and you can see that it did move a bit, but like, once you put a card in here, it's not really hard to slip it in, but you can feel that there's a little bit of kind of friction, so that's pretty good. These have the glossy back as well, and it's nice and shiny. I don't really use these sleeves for like really long periods of time, but they'll probably get sticky. It wouldn't surprise me. Also, obviously, they don't have the Ultra Pro sticker thing. The biggest complaint that I've heard about these, and this has led some players to like get disqualified from Card Fight Vanguard tournaments, is that there can be miscuts. But for locals level play, they're not really that fussed about it. Like, your opponent would have to be like really desperate to win if they're like looking at every single one of your sleeves for miscuts, and obviously like it will be pretty rare, like not rare, but like there's a fairly good chance your sleeves wouldn't be miscut. So yeah, that's pretty much all the products that I'm going to be reviewing today. Again, I want to get my hands on some other brands of sleeve. Like, one thing I will point out is the Ultra Pros are probably the cheapest ones, but a lot of the other ones are pretty expensive. Like the Bushiroad ones are $13 a pack, and they're like Dragon Shield small size ones, which are pretty rare, and they're $10 a pack. And Player's Choice are also $10 a pack. So basically, Ultra Pros are pretty good if you're on a budget. But obviously, as I said, like there are some other brands, and so I do want to test those out. Also, I'm also going to do like some reviews of other products. I'm probably not going to be doing it like as 3 products in one video. It's kind of going to be like focusing on one singular product, and I've got like a few deck boxes and binders and stuff like that lined up to review, so make sure you guys stay tuned for those. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. These are just my opinions on these products. Like, you might have your own opinions, and yeah, feel free to like express those in the comments, I guess. If there's anything that I didn't cover in this video, like, I don't know, maybe you might have experienced miscuts with the Konami sleeves or something, then also feel free to tell me. Like, I might touch on that in a future video. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye guys.